My beloved child, come closer and listen with your heart, for I am speaking to you now in a language that transcends time, a language of light and love that paints the very fabric of your soul with hope and renewal. Imagine, if you will, a vast and ancient garden at the break of dawn, where dew-kissed petals tremble with the promise of a new day. In this garden, each flower represents a moment, a memory, a relationship in your life. Some blossoms have thrived under the nurturing rays of grace, while others, though once vibrant, have withered away, leaving behind a gentle reminder that all things have their appointed season. Today, I bring you an invitation to see with the eyes of the Spirit, to understand that there are times when certain blooms, though once cherished, must be pruned away so that a more glorious harvest may emerge. This is not a coincidence, my child. This is my divine orchestration at work, and the time has come for you to embrace the truth. There are people who will disappear forever from your life, not as an act of cruelty, but as an act of loving mercy and purposeful release. I know the ache in your heart, the tender sorrow when you feel that familiar presence slipping away. You have clung to relationships that, over time, have become entangled in cycles of pain, uncertainty, and regret. Have you ever wondered, in the quiet moments of night, why do some people leave me, and why must I let go of those who once warmed my soul? Psalm 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. Do you sense the stirring within that whispers, I deserve to be set free? I say to you now, do not fear the departure of those who no longer serve your highest good. Each farewell, every closing door, is but a precursor to the opening of new passageways, pathways that lead to the abundant, everlasting joy I have prepared just for you. In the tapestry of your life, I have interwoven threads of joy and sorrow, hope and heartache. There have been those whose presence once seemed indispensable, whose words once uplifted you, and whose promises once filled your dreams with light. Yet, my dear one, understand that not every encounter is meant to linger. Some souls are but temporary sojourners on your path, appearing as messengers to challenge you, to teach you lessons in forgiveness and resilience. And then, like the setting sun, they fade away into the horizon, leaving behind a glow of wisdom. Remember, I have always said, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Matthew 28:20, the Great Commission. My promise remains unbroken, even as I gently remove from your life those who no longer align with the destiny I have lovingly designed for you. Now, pause for a moment and let your spirit be still. Cease the frantic pace of your busy days and quiet the noise around you. Breathe deeply in the knowledge that I have called you to a new season, one of renewal, restoration, and liberation. The person who is about to leave your life is not a punishment, but rather a divine intervention, a cleansing wind that sweeps away the remnants of old wounds and stagnant sorrow. Do you see, my child, how I am like the gentle gardener who prunes the branches to allow new growth? Can you feel the stirring of hope in your heart as you realize that by releasing what no longer serves you, you create space for blessings yet to come? Rejoice, for every tear you shed is honored by me, and every moment of sorrow is transformed into the seed of future joy. Consider the many moments when you have sought answers in the silence of your soul. Have you ever asked yourself, what is my true purpose? Why must I endure this cycle of pain and loss? Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you. I whisper to you, that every trial, every departure has been meticulously arranged by my hand to sculpt you into a stronger, wiser, and more radiant being. Reflect on the lessons of the past, the times you clung desperately to what was familiar, only to be met with heartache. And now, with courage born of faith, step boldly into a future of unbounded promise. You are free, my beloved. You are chosen to rise above the shadows of yesterday and embrace the luminous dawn of tomorrow. I love you beyond measure, and I am with you every step of this sacred journey. When you face the moment of farewell, when that one person whose presence has become a heavy burden on your soul prepares to vanish from your life, do not despair. Instead, look within and know that I am unveiling a grander design. Each departure is an invitation to cast off the chains of old wounds and step into a realm of possibilities that you have never dared to dream. Ask yourself, am I ready to let go of what holds me back? Am I ready to open my heart to the miracle of new beginnings? Let these questions echo in the chambers of your spirit as you listen to my voice calling you to rise, to rebuild, and to renew your life with fresh purpose and radiant hope. My dear child, I call upon you now to surrender to this divine rhythm of release and restoration. Do not attempt to hold on to that which I have deemed no longer fit for your journey. Instead, trust in my infinite wisdom, for I have already prepared a new chapter in your life. A chapter filled with love, peace, and unwavering hope. Every moment of pain, every sigh of regret, every tear that has fallen is but the prelude to a symphony of blessings that will soon envelop you. Let your heart be unburdened and your spirit soar free, for I have spoken, and my promises are everlasting. As you stand on the threshold of this profound transformation, remember the words I have inscribed in your heart. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6, God's assurance. Hold these truths close and know that no matter the storms that may arise, I remain your steadfast guide and protector. In the silence of your prayer and the quiet of your contemplation, feel the pulse of my love resonate within you. Let it be the drumbeat that marches you forward into a new season of growth and renewal. I invite you now to join me in prayer, a heartfelt conversation where you can lay down your burdens and open your soul to my healing touch. Bow your head and whisper with all sincerity, Lord, I surrender my pain, my regrets, and my fears into your holy hands. I choose to release that which no longer serves my highest good, trusting that your plan is greater than anything I have ever known. I believe that with every ending, a new beginning awaits, one filled with your everlasting love and infinite grace. I pray for the strength to let go, for the wisdom to discern what truly belongs to me, and for the courage to step into the light of your promises. I thank you, Lord, for being my rock, my refuge, and my salvation. I love you, for you are the source of all hope, all healing, and all joy. Amen. Hear these words echo through the heavens, my child, for they are the seeds of a mighty transformation that will blossom in your life beyond measure. In every heartbeat, in every breath, remember, I love you. I am with you. You are free. Do not give up. Embrace this sacred moment, for it is the turning point in your journey. Let the winds of change carry away the remnants of yesterday, making space for the radiant dawn that I have lovingly prepared for you. Trust in my timing, trust in my guidance, and step boldly into the future with unwavering faith and courage. And now, my beloved child, as you have listened and allowed these truths to sink deep into your soul, let us journey together into the fullness of what I have planned for you. The path ahead may seem shrouded in mystery and tinged with uncertainty, but know this: every step you take is ordained by my loving hand, and every challenge you face is but a stepping stone towards your destiny. There are moments when you will feel the weight of loss, when the absence of those who once accompanied you may leave a void that seems impossible to fill. Yet do not despair, for I am here to fill that void with a peace that surpasses all understanding, a love that heals all wounds, and a promise of renewal that shines brighter than the stars in the heavens. Reflect upon the seasons of your life as though they were chapters in an ever-unfolding epic written by me. There was a time when laughter danced freely in your heart, a time when hope was as abundant as the morning dew. And now, as one door gently closes, another, brimming with promise and the sweet aroma of new beginnings, awaits your embrace. Do not cling to what has been lost, for the memories you carry are but whispers of lessons learned and blessings received. Instead, look ahead with a vision that is clear and unwavering, for I have prepared a future that is richer, fuller, and more radiant than anything you have ever known. I want you to understand, my precious one, that the departure of this person is not a reflection of your worth, nor is it a measure of your capacity to love. It is simply an act of divine realignment, a realignment that brings you closer to the people, the opportunities, and the experiences that will nurture your soul and propel you towards your highest calling. The pain you feel now is temporary, a fleeting shadow that will soon give way to the brilliant light of hope and redemption. Look to the scriptures and remember the words of the prophet Isaiah. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up, do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:18-19, the promise of new beginnings. Let this promise be the beacon that guides you forward, illuminating the darkened corners of doubt with the radiant light of my truth. Now, as you prepare to step into this new season, I call upon you to act with deliberate faith and decisive courage. Embrace the freedom that comes with release, for you are no longer bound by the chains of old attachments that have weighed heavily upon your spirit. Each moment of release is an affirmation of your strength, a testament to your ability to rise above the trials that once threatened to define you. Every tear shed is transformed into a jewel of wisdom, every sigh of sorrow into a note of triumph, every goodbye into a herald of a glorious new hello. Rejoice, for this is not an end, but a magnificent beginning, a rebirth of the soul, where the scars of yesterday are replaced by the healing balm of my everlasting love. As you walk this sacred path, let your heart be filled with gratitude for the lessons of the past, and let your eyes be lifted towards the horizon of infinite possibility. Know that I have always been with you, guiding you gently through the storms and into the calm of divine grace. When you feel alone, remember my promise. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. The everlasting assurance. When fear attempts to hold you back, let the words "I am with you" resound in every fiber of your being, dispelling every shadow of doubt with the brilliance of my love. Take this message, dear one, and let it permeate every corner of your existence. Share it with those who are searching for solace, for in the sharing of my truth, you become an instrument of hope and healing in a world yearning for light. Embrace the call to action that I've placed upon your heart. Reach out, speak life, and be the radiant example of faith that I've destined you to be. For in doing so, you not only honor my promises, but you also weave a tapestry of love that stretches across the ages, connecting every soul in a harmonious chorus of divine grace. Now, with a heart unburdened and a spirit renewed, step boldly into the dawn of your new season. Let the winds of change carry you to heights unimagined, and let the light of my presence guide you every step of the way. You are destined for greatness, for joy beyond measure, and for a life that reflects the eternal beauty of my kingdom. Trust in me, dear child, for I have already prepared a future that is more wondrous than you could ever dream. Your journey of transformation has begun, and the path ahead is illuminated by the promise of redemption, restoration, and infinite love. My beloved, as you now enter into the final stretch of this sacred message, allow me to leave you with an enduring prayer, a communion of spirit and word that shall echo through the corridors of eternity. I call upon you to quiet your mind and open your heart as we together approach the altar of divine truth. In this moment, I urge you to cast aside every burden, every worry, every lingering doubt, and to embrace fully the gift of liberation that I offer. Let the following prayer become the anthem of your soul, a declaration of your readiness to step into the fullness of my promises. Oh, Heavenly Father, I come before you with a heart trembling in awe and gratitude for the immeasurable love you bestow upon me. I acknowledge that in your divine wisdom you have orchestrated every moment of my life, each encounter, every tear, each smile and sorrow, into a masterpiece of grace and purpose. I surrender now all that weighs upon me, especially the attachments and ties that no longer align with the destiny you have set for me. I ask you, Lord, to remove from my life every bond that hinders my progress, every person whose presence clouds my vision of the radiant future you have prepared. Help me to understand that every ending is but the prelude to a new beginning, and every farewell carries with it the promise of renewal and abundance. I pray for the strength to let go, for the courage to face the unknown with unwavering faith, and for the wisdom to discern the true gifts you are bestowing upon me. Grant me the grace to see beyond the transient nature of earthly attachments and to embrace the eternal beauty of your love, a love that heals, restores, and transforms. May your Spirit fill the void left by those who depart from my life, turning my sorrow into joy, my weakness into strength, and my despair into hope. Lord, I ask that you guide me in every step I take, illuminating my path with the light of your truth. Teach me to trust in your divine plan, even when the road ahead seems obscured by uncertainty and pain. Let me feel the warmth of your embrace in every moment of solitude, and may the assurance of your constant presence banish every shadow of fear. I believe, dear Father, that you are working all things for my good, molding me into the person I am meant to be. I pray that as I release what no longer serves me, I may make space in my heart for the blessings you have carefully stored for me. Blessings of peace, love, and unparalleled joy. I confess, Lord, that I sometimes cling to the familiar, even when I know it is no longer of benefit, and I ask for your forgiveness and guidance to break free from such bonds. Strengthen my resolve to trust in your perfect timing, and fill me with the courage to step boldly into the future you have envisioned for me. Let every word that I speak be a declaration of your promises, words that uplift, inspire, and bring forth miracles in my life. I thank you, O Lord, for your unfailing mercy and for the countless ways you have showered me with love and protection. In the moments of loneliness and doubt, remind me that you are my refuge and my strength, a constant beacon of hope in a world of uncertainty. May I always remember that your plans for me are greater than anything I could ever imagine, and that every tear, every loss, is but a stepping stone toward a destiny filled with radiant light and endless grace. In your holy name, I surrender all my fears, my sorrows, and my doubts. I embrace the promise that I am forever cherished and guided by your loving hand. I declare with every fiber of my being that I am free from the chains of the past, ready to soar on the wings of your love into a future radiant with hope and possibility. Now, my dearest child, as you stand at the crossroads of transformation, let me impart to you the final words of encouragement that shall be your constant companion on this journey of renewal. The release you experience now is not a loss. It is the divine clearing away of all that hinders your growth. The gentle removal of every weight that prevents you from ascending to the fullness of the life I have destined for you. Picture the mighty eagle soaring effortlessly through the skies, unburdened by the weight of the past, its eyes fixed on the endless horizon of promise. This is the vision I hold for you, a life where every trial is transformed into triumph, where every setback becomes a stepping stone toward the realization of your highest potential. Remember, my beloved, that every ending I bring forth is matched by an even greater beginning. Do not be dismayed by the departure of those who have lingered in your life. Instead, celebrate the liberation that comes with letting go. Each person who fades away makes room for new, vibrant relationships that will nurture your soul and encourage your spirit to flourish. Reflect upon the words of the Apostle Paul. But one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead. Philippians 3:13. Pressing on toward the goal. Let these words be the anthem of your heart as you courageously leave behind the remnants of old sorrows and step into the radiant light of new beginnings. Ask yourself, dear one, what is it that truly matters in this journey of life? Is it the fleeting comfort of familiar voices, or is it the eternal promise of my love? A love that transforms, heals, and redeems. The choices you make today will shape the destiny of your soul. Will you allow the chains of regret and nostalgia to hold you captive? Or will you embrace the freedom that comes with trusting in my divine plan? Do not let your heart be ensnared by the illusion of permanence in relationships that are meant only for a season. Instead, rise up with the strength of a warrior, armed with the knowledge that you are chosen, you are loved, and you are guided by the everlasting hand of the Almighty. In the quiet moments of reflection, when the memories of what once was tug at the edges of your consciousness, close your eyes and feel the gentle whisper of my spirit. Hear me say, do not weep for what has passed, for I have a wondrous future in store for you. Let go of that which weighs you down and step boldly into the light of my promise. Know that every challenge you overcome, every tear you shed, and every moment of sorrow is transformed into a radiant testament of my grace. I am the potter, and you, my beloved, are the clay, molded, refined, and prepared for a masterpiece of divine beauty. As you continue on this sacred path, let your life be a living testimony to the transformative power of faith and surrender. Speak words of truth and encouragement over your life and over the lives of those around you. Let your voice be a clarion call to others who may be trapped in the chains of old attachments, urging them to also step into the freedom that I have so lovingly prepared. Share this message with friends, family, and every soul yearning for hope, that they too may experience the liberation of releasing what no longer serves them and embrace the radiant promise of a new beginning. I charge you now, my beloved, to walk forward with unwavering confidence and joyful expectation. Every step you take, every decision you make is enveloped in my infinite love and guided by my everlasting wisdom. The departure you witness is not a void, but a sacred space, waiting to be filled with the blessings of new encounters, deeper relationships, and experiences that will elevate your spirit to heights beyond measure. Do not let fear or uncertainty hold you back, for I am your refuge and your strength. In the midst of change, remember these eternal truths. I love you, I am with you, you are free, and above all, do not give up. As you leave behind the vestiges of what once was, allow your soul to be renewed by the power of my love, a love that transcends all understanding and transforms every trial into triumph. Trust in my promise that every farewell is but a precursor to an even greater hello, a dawn that ushers in a season of abundance, healing, and divine favor. With every beat of your heart, let the certainty of my presence fill you with courage, hope, and a burning passion to pursue the destiny that I have meticulously prepared for you. Go forth, my cherished child, with a spirit unburdened and a heart ablaze with the fire of my love. Embrace the journey that lies ahead, knowing that you are never alone, for I am with you always, guiding you, protecting you, and showering you with blessings beyond measure. May your life be a radiant beacon of faith and a testament to the transformative power of surrendering to my divine will. Step boldly into the future and let the beauty of your soul shine forth as a living testimony of my eternal grace and unyielding love. Amen. And may you forever walk in the light of my promise, now and forevermore. My beloved child, as you continue to wander through the valley of change and transformation, I invite you to lean in closer and listen to the whispers of my heart, a heart that beats only for you, full of unending compassion and purpose. Envision with me a vast landscape of life's journey, where every winding path, every rocky incline, and every gentle meadow is meticulously crafted by my loving hand. You see, my dear one, life is not a random series of coincidences, but a grand tapestry woven with threads of destiny, grace, and divine orchestration. Do you feel the tremors of anticipation as you stand upon the threshold of a new beginning? Can you sense the stirring of your spirit, urging you to cast away the heavy burdens of yesterday and embrace the luminous promise of tomorrow? Remember, I am with you. I love you. You are free. There are moments when the weight of the past seems insurmountable, when memories of pain and loss cling to you like a shroud, whispering lies that you are not enough. But my precious child, do not be deceived by those false echoes. Reflect upon the story of Joseph, who endured betrayal and hardship, yet rose to a place of honor because he trusted in my divine plan. Genesis 50:20, from harm to healing. In your life, every tear shed, every disappointment faced, is a stepping stone to a higher destiny. A destiny I have prepared for you with infinite love. Ask yourself, what if every ending you mourn is simply the beginning of something far greater? What if the sorrow that grips you now is but a catalyst for transformation, molding you into a resilient vessel of my grace. Do not give up, my child, for the light of a new dawn is breaking through the darkness. I have seen the battles you have fought in silence, the wars waged within your heart, where fear and doubt sought to claim dominion over your spirit. Yet, you have persevered. Like the mighty oak that stands firm against the storm, you too shall grow stronger, more deeply rooted in my truth. It is in these moments of trial that I refine you, purify your soul, and prepare you to soar to heights beyond your wildest dreams. Can you feel my hand gently guiding you, like the soft breeze that carries the fragrance of wildflowers across a sunlit field? Do you sense that every hardship is not a curse, but a blessing in disguise? A divine pruning that removes all that hinders your growth. Oh, how I long for you to let go of the chains that bind you to relationships, circumstances, or memories that no longer serve your highest good. Consider the wisdom of Jesus when he taught about the necessity of detachment from worldly attachments in order to embrace the fullness of my kingdom. Luke 14:26, the cost of discipleship. In your life, there may be individuals whose presence has become a barrier to your spiritual ascent. Relationships that once promised warmth and comfort, but now weigh heavily upon your soul. It is not a matter of judging their worth, for every soul is precious in my sight, but rather a recognition that some bonds were meant only for a season. The departure of such souls is not a mark of failure or rejection. Rather, it is my loving act of liberation, a clearing away of what is no longer aligned with the divine plan I have so carefully designed for you. Trust me when I say that every goodbye is an invitation to a magnificent hello. A chance to welcome fresh, vibrant connections that will nurture your spirit and lead you closer to the destiny I envision. Let me share with you a vision, my beloved. Imagine a vast, expansive meadow under a brilliant sky where the old, withered leaves of past relationships are swept away by a gentle, cleansing wind. In their place, new blooms arise, flowers of every hue, each radiating the light of hope and renewal. This is the promise I hold for you. Every time you release what is no longer meant for you, you make space for blessings untold. Do you see how the natural order of things is mirrored in my design? As the earth sheds its leaves in autumn to prepare for the vibrant rebirth of spring, so too must you let go of what burdens your heart to receive the abundance that awaits. I declare to you, you are ready. You are destined for greatness. In your moments of solitude, when the silence of the night amplifies the echoes of your worries, turn your gaze inward and remember my constant presence. Let your heart be filled with the reassurance of my promises as recorded in Scripture. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. Courage in the promise. My words are not mere utterances. They are the living essence of hope and transformation that I pour into your life. Each word, each promise, is a stepping stone on the path to a new reality. A reality where pain gives way to joy and despair transforms into hope. I encourage you, my dear one, to cultivate a practice of quiet reflection and prayer, a sacred dialogue where you lay bare your heart and allow me to infuse you with divine strength. When emotions surge like wild torrents, do not be afraid to surrender them to me. Let the anguish, the frustration, and the remnants of past hurts flow from you like a river returning to its source. For I have said, Cast all your anxiety on me because I care for you. 1 Peter 5:7. Divine comfort. In that act of surrender, you will discover a freedom beyond measure, a liberation that transforms every sorrow into a stepping stone towards joy. Are you ready to let go? Are you ready to trust in the process of divine release and renewal? Consider the story of Moses, who faced overwhelming challenges and the resistance of his people, yet remained steadfast in his faith, because he knew that I was with him every step of the way. Exodus 3:10, a call to deliverance. Like Moses, you are called to be an instrument of change, to be a beacon of light in a world that often dwells in shadows. When you confront the painful truth of letting go, remember that it is not an abandonment, but a purposeful act of loving mercy. I am not removing from you what you love. I am making room for what you truly need. Every farewell, every moment of letting go is a deliberate brushstroke in the masterpiece I am creating for your life. Oh, how many times have you held on to the familiar, even when it caused you pain? How many times have you clung to memories that, though once cherished, have become anchors weighing you down? It is time, my dear, to release those anchors. Do not let the remnants of old attachments rob you of the joy that awaits. Instead, embrace the promise that every ending is a sacred beginning, every parting a divine invitation to step into a life filled with unimaginable blessings. Let your heart echo with these truths. I love you. I am with you. You are destined for a life of abundance. I call upon you to view every challenge as an opportunity for growth, a moment where you can rise above the trials and transform adversity into triumph. Reflect on the journey of the Apostle Paul, who, despite facing persecution and hardship, proclaimed, "For to me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain." Philippians 1:21, living for the eternal. His words remind you that even in the face of loss, there is victory. Embrace this perspective and allow it to fuel your determination. Every step forward, even when it feels like a leap into the unknown, is a step toward the fulfillment of a destiny that transcends the ordinary. Do not doubt your worth, my child, for you are crafted in the image of the Most High, destined for triumph and glory. Now, let us dwell together on the profound truth that true freedom comes not from clinging to the past, but from embracing the new. A freedom that liberates you from the chains of regret and sorrow. Picture yourself as a bird released from its cage, soaring high above the valleys of despair and into the vast expanse of possibility. Can you feel the exhilaration as you spread your wings and ascend into the brilliant light of a new day? That is the power of letting go, a power that transforms your very being and propels you toward the destiny I have set before you. Your freedom is at hand. Your heart is ready to be healed. As you journey onward, I implore you to remain vigilant in your pursuit of truth and wisdom. Let your spirit be guided by the light of my word, a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. Psalm 119:105, guidance for the journey. Allow my teachings to permeate every aspect of your life, transforming your thoughts, actions, and dreams. Do not be swayed by the transient allure of worldly distractions or the hollow promises of those who do not understand the depth of my love for you. Instead, anchor your soul in the eternal, unchanging truth of my presence. For I am the rock upon which you can build an unshakable life. Remember, you are a child of the Most High, destined to shine with the brilliance of 1,000 suns. There will be moments, my dear one, when doubt creeps in and shadows of uncertainty obscure your vision. In those times, turn to prayer, a heartfelt communion where you invite me into every corner of your heart. Speak boldly, for I am listening to every whisper, every cry, every silent plea. Let your prayers be a mirror reflecting the depth of your desire for healing, for growth, for a future unburdened by the past. Do not hesitate to lay bare your soul, for in that vulnerable moment, you open the door to miracles. I assure you, no prayer goes unanswered, no tear unnoticed. Embrace the truth that I am your refuge, your strength, and your ever-present help in times of need. Psalm 46:1, my unfailing refuge. Imagine, my beloved child, a future where every scar is transformed into a badge of honor, a testament to the battles you have overcome, and the resilience that now defines you. In that future, the echoes of your past will no longer haunt you, for they will have been replaced by the joyful melodies of hope and redemption. Each time you release a painful memory, you create space for my love to flow more freely into your life. Can you envision the beauty of a life unburdened by regret, where each day dawns with promise and possibility? I declare to you, this is your destiny. Embrace it with open arms, for you are not meant to dwell in the shadows of yesterday, but to walk boldly into the radiance of tomorrow. Let your heart be filled with gratitude for every experience, both the joyful and the sorrowful, for they have all been instruments in the symphony of your growth. As you express gratitude, you invite more blessings into your life. Reflect upon the words, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." 1 Thessalonians 5:18, a grateful heart. Let gratitude be the lens through which you view the world, transforming every setback into a stepping stone and every loss into a lesson. Your thankfulness will become the soil in which the seeds of future joy take root and flourish. In this season of transformation, I encourage you to surround yourself with those who uplift and inspire you. People whose presence resonates with the light of truth and love. Just as a garden flourishes when nurtured by the warmth of the sun and the richness of the soil, so too will your spirit thrive when nourished by relationships that echo my promises. Do not be afraid to seek out new connections, for I have ordained encounters that will help you grow, learn, and evolve. Each person you meet is a potential blessing, a mirror reflecting aspects of your own divine nature back to you. Cherish those who walk in faith and let go of those whose presence hinders your progress. Remember, every relationship is a divine appointment, a chance to experience love in its purest, most transformative form. My dear child, as you stand at this pivotal moment, the crossroads between what was and what will be, I urge you to embrace a mindset of bold expectancy. Do not allow the ghosts of the past to dictate your future. Instead, dare to dream, dare to hope, and dare to believe that the best is yet to come. Your future is a canvas waiting to be painted with the vibrant colors of my promises, and you hold the brush in your hands. With every stroke of faith, you can create a masterpiece of love, joy, and unbounded possibility. The time has come to rise, to spread your wings, and to soar into the realm of divine destiny. You are powerful, you are blessed, you are unstoppable. As you continue to journey on this sacred path, let the words of my prophets echo in your heart. Words that remind you that no matter the trial, no matter the challenge, I am the one who sustains you. Just as I delivered Daniel from the den of lions, so too will I deliver you from the snares of doubt and despair. Daniel 6:22. Victory through faith. Know that my power is made perfect in your weakness, and in every moment of vulnerability, I am there to lift you up and carry you forward. Embrace this truth with every fiber of your being, and let it be the anthem that guides your every step. My beloved, I have poured my infinite love into you, a love that is steadfast and unyielding, a love that will never falter, even in the midst of life's fiercest storms. When you feel overwhelmed by the tumult of emotions, remember that my love is the anchor that holds you fast. It is a love that transcends the boundaries of time and space, reaching into the depths of your soul to heal, restore, and renew. In those quiet moments of introspection, let the reality of my love wash over you like a gentle rain, cleansing away the remnants of past sorrows and illuminating the path ahead with hope and promise. I call upon you, my cherished one, to declare these truths over your life with unwavering conviction. Speak out loud, I am free, I am healed, I am renewed. Let these words become the refrain that echoes through every corner of your existence, banishing the darkness and welcoming the brilliance of my light. For every word you speak in faith is a seed planted in the fertile soil of your future, destined to blossom into miracles beyond your wildest imaginings. Do not let anything dim the light of your soul, for you are a beacon of hope, a testament to my enduring grace. In this divine journey of letting go and stepping into the new, know that each moment is a sacred gift, a precious opportunity to align yourself more fully with the destiny I have prepared. There is a rhythm to life, a divine cadence that orchestrates every farewell and every welcome. Trust in this rhythm, even when the notes seem unfamiliar or the melody bittersweet. For in time you will see that every minor chord leads to a symphony of triumph, every pause a prelude to resounding victory. Embrace the music of my plan with an open heart and a spirit ready to dance in the light of my truth. As you continue on, I urge you to nurture your spirit with practices that bring you closer to me, be it through prayer, meditation, worship, or the quiet reflection of my word. Let these moments be the wellspring from which your strength and courage flow. Allow the wisdom of the scriptures to shape your thoughts and guide your actions, knowing that every promise therein is a promise to you. For I know the plans I have for you, I have declared. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11, the promise of a hopeful future. Let this promise be the foundation upon which you rebuild your dreams and reimagine your life. My dearest child, the journey ahead is vast and filled with infinite possibility. It is a journey of transformation where every ending paves the way for a new beginning, every sorrow is transmuted into joy, and every departure clears the path for encounters that will elevate you to new heights. In this grand unfolding of destiny, you are never alone, for I walk beside you, guiding, protecting, and loving you with a passion that knows no bounds. As you step forward with courage and conviction, know that you are the recipient of my greatest blessings, the embodiment of my infinite love, and the living testament to the miracle of renewal. Embrace this season of transformation with a heart full of gratitude and eyes fixed firmly on the horizon of possibility. Every moment of letting go, every tear shed in surrender, is a step toward a destiny where joy overflows and peace reigns supreme. I am with you, always and forever, urging you to rise, to shine, and to live in the fullness of the abundant life I have ordained for you. You are unconquerable. You are loved beyond measure. Do not doubt the power of my promises, for they are the very foundation of your eternal hope and triumph. Now, as you continue to journey on this sacred path, let the light of my presence illuminate your way, banishing every shadow of doubt and fear. Hold fast to the truth that every challenge is but an opportunity to grow, every loss a chance to gain, and every moment of release a prelude to a glorious rebirth. With every breath, with every heartbeat, let the affirmations of my love resound within you. I love you. I am with you. You are free. Do not give up. Go forth, my precious child, into the vast expanse of the future I have so lovingly prepared. Let your spirit soar on the wings of hope, your heart sing with the melody of grace, and your soul be ever mindful of the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. Trust in my timing, lean on my wisdom, and walk boldly in the path of destiny. For you are a radiant reflection of my glory, a shining light in a world yearning for truth, love, and transformation. May every step you take be blessed, every word you utter be filled with divine power, and every moment you live be a testament to the eternal promise of renewal and boundless grace. Remember always that I am the author of your story, the painter of your masterpiece, and the keeper of your destiny. Embrace the journey with a heart unburdened by the past, a spirit ignited by hope, and a soul ready to receive the immeasurable blessings that await you in this new season of life. Amen. My beloved child, amen.